What would you do if you thought someone you loved was replaced by something else? The summer Hikaru died is, well, pretty much exactly how it sounds. The story follows Yoshiki Tsujinaka and his best friend Hikaru Indo, who at the very beginning of the story is missing. This series caught my attention for two reasons. Number one, I'm a sick ass nigga, man. I'm sorry, I'm fucked. I like horror, and not so much the Olympic serial killers or haunted dolls, but the otherworldly things that the mere concept of makes one tense. Also, it's a mystery. I like mystery. The first episode kicks off with Yoshi hauling ass, aimlessly might I add, through a forest with the grace of a baby reindeer in search of Hikaru when he finds a bad bitch. 6 months later, Yoshi and Hikaru are sitting on a bench eating ice cream, mispronouncing shit, and the good times roll when suddenly Yoshi asks Hikaru a strange question.
お前、やっぱ、光ちゃうやろ。完璧に模倣したはずやのに。
This is just barely 5 minutes into the first episode, and I am both horrified and intrigued. The rest of the episode is pretty much just the boys hanging out, doing normal stuff while not Hikaru experiences new things. There are a few things worth mentioning and or keeping in mind, like Yoshi's dream about what seems to be the events leading up to Hikaru's disappearance. Unsurprisingly, Hikaru is a great friend. He clearly believes in Yoshi's ability to make something of himself and find love and whatnot, and expresses it, albeit while being a tease. And it's quite clear that Yoshi misses his friend even with the presence of not Hikaru. The next thing worth a mention is this freak ass nigga right here who doesn't say bye when he hangs up the phone, which is starting to get on my nerves. Have y'all noticed that? Niggas don't say bye when they hang up the phone in shows and movies and shit, bro. Start saying bye. Please. He seems to be part of an organization that may or may not use hamsters to locate and subdue supernatural phenomena. Now, the hamster thing might actually have some merit, because while we don't see the hamster bug out, we do see later on that this cat does not take kindly to whatever the hell not Hikaru actually is. So maybe it's an animals have sharper senses than we do kind of thing. Other than this lady right here. Don't know what her deal is or who she is, but she knows something is wrong. Then there's this old bag who also seems to know something is wrong, but like way more than anyone else, including not Hikaru. She and what look to be co-conspirators in a ritual of some kind call it Nonoki-sama, and while that itself is interesting, what was significantly more interesting to me here is not Hikaru's reaction to the old bat. Whatever it is, it seems to be something like a robot with a program, or a creature with a mission that just gained sentience, but for whatever reason, can't recall its purpose. Also, they're gay. Probably. When I consume anything, I try to put myself in the protagonist's shoes. Try to imagine how I'd feel, react, or even what I'd do if it were me. With that in mind, as far as episode 1 is concerned, I think Yoshi's a bitch. The first thing on his mind after confirming that this thing is not his friend is Hikaru's gone. That ain't gonna change. So even if he's a fake, I want him to stay. Now don't get me wrong, I understand he's a teenager. His best friend, since who fucking knows, was missing for a week. He finds him, but something has been off ever since, and now he's just confirmed that what he thought was his friend is something else entirely. He's terrified and alone. I would be too. And let's just say for the sake of argument that I did let it slide. This moment right here with the cat would have locked me back in, bro. Cause what the fuck? That cat is hauling ass. And it's not like I'm mad that he didn't try and hack it to pieces the second he realized it wasn't his friend. Because that'd be fucking stupid. He doesn't know what it is, what it can do, survive, etc. He could have a Vilgax situation. You could have you could have a nemesis situation on his hands. These things don't fucking die. And in that case, an axe or whatever else he can find in the middle of bumfuck nowhere is not going to cut it. But the issue is specifically that I can hear his thoughts. Because if it were me and I heard my homies or childhood crush, whatever the fuck he is, man, thoughts, and they're just like, well, shit, guess this thing is better than nothing. I'd be kind of tight. Because he didn't even fucking confirm if Hikaru was really dead until the end of the fucking episode, bro. Matter of fact, hold on, let me show you what a real nigga thinks in this situation, bro. Hold on, let me. Oh, fuck me. That was just bullshit, bro. I thought we were gonna trauma dump or something. Boy, if this thing's not Hikaru, then he may still be alive out there somewhere. He could be in some kind of weird stasis, or maybe his body's just been taken over. I gotta figure out what the hell this thing is first. But if Hikaru really is dead and this thing did it, I have to slide back for bro. Now, I'm not stupid enough to try to take an axe or knife to it or whatever the hell I can find out here in bumfuck nowhere. This thing could be on some Vilgax bull, on some Nemesis bull. I need a goddamn laser for that. Like, come on, bro, it's not that hard, bro. Lock in, bro. Yoshi, lock in.